Good morning. This week we are moving on to zoo animals. So we're going to start our week off with a story about an animal you might find at a zoo. It is a lion. And these two girls are going to go on a lion hunt. Do you think they'll find a lion? Let's find out. It says, "We're going on a lion hunt" by David Axtell. Let's see what happens when these girls go on a lion hunt. Wonder if it's like a bear hunt we've gone on in our classroom. We're going on a lion hunt. We're gonna catch a big one. We're not scared. Been there before. We're going on a lion hunt. We're gonna catch a big one. We're not scared. Been there before. Oh no! Long grass. We can't go over it. Can't go under it. We can't go around it. We'll have to go through it. Swish, swash, swish, swash, swish, swash. We're going on a lion hunt. We're gonna catch a big one. We're not scared. Been there before. Oh no, up lake. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. We can't go around it. We'll have to go through it. Splish, splash, splish, splash. We're going on a lion hunt. We're gonna catch a big one. We're not scared. Been there before. Oh no! A swamp. A swamp means that it's muddy and wet grass. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. We can't go around it. We'll have to go through it. Squish, squash, squish, squash. Look, the mud was so sticky that this girl was having a hard time getting out, so her sister's helping her. Wonder what they're going to have to go through next. We're going on a lion hunt. We're gonna catch a big one. We're not scared. Been there before. Oh no, a big dark cave. We can't go over it. Can't go under it. Can't go around it. We'll have to go through it. What do you think might be living in that big dark cave? Do you know any animals that live in a cave? Could be a bear, could be a lion, could be a bat. What do you think they're going to find in this big dark cave? Look what she has in her hand. She has a flashlight to help her find what's in it. In we go. Tiptoe, tiptoe. What's that? One shiny wet nose. One big shaggy mane, 4 furry paws. It's a lion. Back through the cave we go. Tiptoe, tiptoe. Look, she has her finger up to her mouth like, shh, be quiet, don't wake the lion. But her sister dropped something. I hope the lion doesn't get them. Look, here he comes. He's out of the cave. Back through the swamp. Do you remember what sound it said? Squish, squash, squish, squash. Look, they're going. They also ran into an elephant. Back through the lake. What sound did that lake make? Splish, splash, splish, splash. Back through the grass. Swish, swash, swish, swash. The giraffes are running too. Here comes the lion. All the way home. Slam the door. Crash. Do you think the lion can open the door? I don't think so. We're all tired now. Tired and sleepy. Look at those girls' faces. They look frightened. What do you think they're frightened about? Maybe they think the lion's going to come in. That was the end of our story. I have some questions for you about our story. How did the girls feel at the beginning of the story about the lion? Let's see. Let's look at their faces. At the beginning, I think they were pretty excited. Look at the beginning. At the beginning, they're talking about going on a lion hunt, and they are so happy. They're packing snacks, and they're smiling. But how did they feel at the end of our story? Do you remember? Were they still happy? No. Look at the end. They were so afraid because they saw a lion and he was big and had sharp claws and sharp teeth, and that was frightening. What do you think it would feel like to walk through a swamp? Do you remember I said the swamp is ground that is wet and muddy? What do you think it would feel like to walk through that? Remember it said squish, squash, squish, squash. I think it would feel kind of weird. I think that your feet would sink into the mud and it would be so hard to pull them up. That would be crazy. What are some things that you could go over, under, or around? Think. In this story, it kept saying, can't go over it, can't go under it, can't go around it. So I want you to think, what could you go over? You could walk over a piece of paper. What could you go under? I know. You could go under a table. What could we go around? You could go outside and go around your house. Those are all ideas. Now we're going to play a game with some monsters and see what they can go over, under, and around. All right, friends, I have my monster and I have a Tupperware container. I bet you have a Tupperware container at your house. So you could play this game. You don't have to use a monster. You could use a stuffed animal, or you could even use a marker. You can use anything to play this game. So we're going to start, and there are going to be 6 different places he's going to go. So I'm going to show you the place, and I want you to tell me what it's called, and then we'll check and see if it's right. So remember, we're going to talk about where the monster is compared to my Tupperware container. All right, here's the first one. I have my monster and I have my Tupperware container. Where is he? Did you say beside? That's right. The monster was beside the Tupperware container. Beside. All right, let's see what the next one is. All right, I'm going to put him right here. What is that called? Where is the monster? Let's see if you got it right. Did you say in front of? That's right. The monster is in front of the container. He's in the front and the container's in the back. All right, here's our next one. Where is the monster now? What is this called? Did you say behind? The monster is behind the container. Ooh. Oh no, I need 2 things for this one. So I'm going to have the Tupperware, the monster, and some tape. Where's the monster right now? This is called between. The monster is between the tape and the Tupperware. So this one says the monster is between. Ooh. Here's the next one. Let's see. What is, oh, my monster's backwards. What's this called? He is, did you say the monster is on top? That's right. Now the monster is on top of the Tupperware container. All right, here's our last one. This one's super tricky. Let's see if I can trick you. Oh, where is he now? Look, he came in. He is inside. If I flip it over, he'll be right inside. So this one is, the monster is inside. I want you to practice those with your family this week. So let's go over what it could be. It could be on. So the bucket is on the cat. That's a word you could practice. You could practice on top of. The duck is on top of the juice. That's kind of like on. They're both on something. You could practice over. The juice is over the goose. You could practice in or inside. The dog is in the box. You could practice behind. The bucket is behind the kitten. You could practice next to or beside. The box is next to the dog. You could practice below or under. The cat is below or under the bucket. Those are all positional words that you could practice this week with your family. I can't wait to hear how it goes.